Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome. I'm Rachel Wolfson, senior reporter with Cointelegraph, and today I'm joined by Clubcoin crew. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey Rachel, how are you?
Hey, doing well. Thanks again for joining us today for this AMA. I just want to remind the audience to please send your questions in the chat to answer those for you. And since we've already done our introductions, let's just get started with our AMA. So first question is, what does party to earn mean and how is this different from play to earn? Ivor, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. I would say that concepts are rather similar. So basically in play to earn, you need to play the game to earn the currency. And here with the party to earn, you need to party and spend the money in a Clubcoin ecosystem to get the cashback and rewards transferred into your Clubcoin application. So basically, how is this going to look like in reality for a regular music fan? He is going to download first the Clubcoin application. He's going to have the wallet inside, and then he goes to some clubs, festivals from the ecosystem, and over there he can spend the money, and then he get the cashbacks and rewards in coins into his coin. With the coins he has, he can easily purchase tickets, DJ equipment, music gear, consumer electronic products, some of the live streams, or any of the products from the Clubcoin ecosystem. Or he can just sell his Club coins back to the fiat.
Got it. Very cool. Okay. Can you also talk about the importance of electronic music in the metaverse? Like, how big is this industry and will it expand moving forward? Stéphane, do you want to take that question?
Yeah, why not? Indeed, for those who are not familiar with the electronic music culture and electronic music industry, it's actually quite a big industry. It's a big global industry. It represents between $8 and $9 billion yearly, with a lot of events, club, festivals, music production, electronic music brands, platforms, and so on. And for example, you have like major festivals that are able to sell like 400,000 tickets in a few seconds. For example, in the case of Tomorrowland in Belgium. And the big players from the electronic music industry. So if you look at all the superstar DJs, then their notoriety and their social media communities, for example, are very comparable to big soccer players, NBA players, Formula One drivers. Like we're talking of very, very huge community. And I think, Rachel, part of your question was mentioning the electronic music in the metaverse specifically. And I would say that it's still the beginning. There's some experiences, there's some collections of NFTs made by Blow, by Steve Aoki and others. There's also, for example, a replica of Amnesia Ibiza, which is one of the super clubs among the top 5 in the world, which has a replica in Decentraland. And there's some other initiatives like DJs contest with live DJ sessions playing in metaverse clubs and so on, like with Degenerates or DJ Mag. So I guess we're only at the beginning of the switch of this big in real life industry into the metaverse, and we're at the beginning of the coexistence of the two industries, the electronic music one in real life and the electronic music one in the metaverse and in the Web3 world.
Got it. Yeah, no, that's really interesting. Audience, I want to remind you guys to drop your questions in the chat. This is such an interesting topic. So when I see those questions come in, I'll definitely ask Stéphane and Ivor. Let's talk a little bit about how NFTs can be utilized when it comes to electronic music, specifically, like how those NFTs can be utilized. Stéphane, do you want to go ahead and take that?
Yeah, well, the most obvious usage, I would say, is ticketing. There's a possibility to do NFT ticketings for events, club or festivals. So that is basically solving quite a lot of problems. For example, the secondary markets, because there is a lot of parallel markets in the ticketing when you can purchase at a good price or more early, and then the events is sold out, and you secondly have you suddenly have this secondary market appearing, and everybody wants to sell or resell, and you don't know if the ticket is genuine. So basically, NFT ticketing, thanks to the blockchain transactions that are easily verified, could solve the secondary market of the ticketing. And also, well, you can think about a lot of different usage. I saw initiatives as well with NFTs to own part of a music, part of a song, and then by owning one of the NFT, you're entitled to get like royalties, music royalties, so-called like profits on the song usage. Or you can also think of giving exclusive perks or exclusive items for the owner of an NFT. For example, the access or specific IP access to some event because you are one of the owners of a certain collection. So I think there's a lot of different ways to use NFT in the music world.
Yeah, definitely. And it's interesting because NFTs benefit both artists and consumers as well. So there are definitely a lot of good use cases for that, right, Stéphane?
Yeah, and also it is solving, I think, part of the one of problem that has the electronic music industry and the music industry in general these days is the fact that you have a certain quantity of platform taking out of the user and out of the artist and the producer the biggest chunk of the profits and the money. So the user may think that he's paying an expensive price, but the artist or the producer of the event or the music is getting actually a small price. Why? Because in between you have a lot of players acting and taking a big chunk. I think one of the disruption of Web3 in the music industry is going to solve a little bit this problem and redistribute the cards so everybody gets paid what they deserve.
Yeah, definitely. That's exciting. So we have a question coming in from Unbanker Crypto. They're asking when is the launch of Club, which is the token? But before you guys answer that, I know that we want to talk about Clubcoin now, and we've got a quick little introduction. So how about we go ahead and play that, and then we take that question. Okay, great. That is an awesome video. I love that. Let's talk a little bit about what Clubcoin is, and then we can answer the question about when will the launch of Club token be. Ivor, do you want to answer that?
Sure. Yeah. So Clubcoin is the first global cryptocurrency for all clubbers, party festival goers, and in general electronic music fans. And Clubcoin is designed specifically with electronic music industry in mind. And it's already trusted with world's strongest electronic music brands. I would say that Clubcoin is fast-growing ecosystem. Festivals, artists, DJs, producers to offer crypto ownership and providing also rewards to their loyal fans. So I would like to mention here also the list and how does it connect to the Clubcoin. I would say that the list is, if we are going to speak in music lingo, it's like prelude to the Clubcoin. It's like introduction to the Clubcoin. Basically, the list is the NFT collection, which serves as a bridge between in real life world and Web3. So basically, the list is going to offer lifetime access to some of the biggest festivals and clubs in the world. And also the list is going to organize 2 festivals just for the list holders. And first show is going to happen in Miami during December, and second festival is going to be in Croatia during the summer of 2023. So basically, the list is preparing ground for the Clubcoin by establishing partnerships in electronic music world sphere, and also creating a community of electronic music lovers. So that would be the connection. And the Clubcoin right now is finalizing the private sales round C, and during the Q4 we are planning to launch EIO, and we are basically planning to launch in a couple of months. So
Got it. So does that mean the launch of the token, which is called Club, is that when it will be launched as well?
Yeah, basically the club, which is the Clubcoin token, in a way it's already minted, so it's already launched. We're, like Ivor said, we're finalizing the private sales round C. The app is already available in the Android and iOS stores, so there's already the app that you can download with a wallet custody, and then you will see your tokens appearing there in the app where you can manage them. And in a few months, we will be doing several launches. One of them is a payment for WooCommerce and Shopify. So every e-commerce website running WooCommerce or Shopify will be able to accept Clubcoins as a currency, which you can think of it like if you're a fan of one DJ or one festival or one producer and they have a merchandising shop on their website, mostly they will be using one of the 2 e-commerce engines, and that will be compatible with Clubcoin, and many festivals and clubs as well in real life. So that's going to be coming in the next month, as well as the pool and the listing. And most probably this will happen in the next 4 to 5 months.
Cool. That's awesome. And you said there will be a concert coming up in Miami. Is that the first one?
Yeah, that's Art Basel. That's Art Basel in Miami, where we are looking at doing one of the pool parties in the Sagamore Hotel during the Art Basel fair. So that's going to be in December. And all the holders of the list NFT collections are going to be able to access the pool party at no cost.
Awesome. And also, like, just in terms of how that's going to work, is it just going to be like people come with their phone and they show the NFT, or like how is that going to actually work to let everybody in that holds that NFT?
Yeah, for the access control, we've made 2 different things. So one thing for big events and big guest lists like this will be indeed to show your wallet and show the proof of ownership of the token. And for more rare and exclusive accesses, such like VIP access or backstage access or meet and greet with famous DJs or producers, some of those were owning the special NFTs or a large quantity of club coins, they will have physical items. So for example, we have a VIP Amnesia medallions, which we made last year. It's made of silver and black crystal onyx, and it has an RFID chip inside, which we can scan at the door and give you the access. For the list, there is physical bracelets as well for the lifetime accesses to clubs and festivals. So those who are getting to get those NFTs, they will receive a physical bracelet with the RFID chip inside. And so that's a very easy way to verify the ownership and give you access to special area of the festival, the club, VIP, backstage, or whatsoever, by scanning the chip which is inside your medallion or your wristband bracelet.
Yeah. And then my next question is, what if people are part of the Clubcoin community and they hold an NFT, but they're not there physically? So can they participate in these events virtually?
Some of them, yes. Some of them are really happening in the real world and in the metaverse. For example, last August, we did an event with Steve Aoki and Bershka, the closes. So we did one of the event of Steve Aoki in Amnesia Ibiza, which was simultaneously broadcasted in the virtual Amnesia of the metaverse. So we had like a team of 6 cameramen doing a multicam live registration and broadcasting the whole event in the metaverse as well at the same time. And back in the physical club, we had big screens showing images of the metaverse with the avatar dancing to create the bridge between the physical and the digital world.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's a great use case, especially when it comes to problem solving with like events today, because obviously that opens up access to more parts of the world, which makes these events global. So I think that's a really great use.
Yeah, and we also see it as a way to make people discover artists, DJs, clubs, and festivals without necessarily flying or getting accommodation and moving to a physical site yet. And then if they like it, they can decide to go to the real event, the physical event, so they can enjoy a different experience. But it's also a nice way to discover.
Yeah, definitely. Stéphane and Ivor, do you guys have any other, like, in terms of the utility with the Clubcoin token, is there any other utility that it provides that we haven't already covered?
Well, some of them we covered, like meet and greets with famous DJs and producers. There will be an exclusive merchandising shop where only the holders of the NFTs and owners of the tokens can access. We're getting also some secured access to sold out events because many big events are getting sold out very quickly. So we were able to secure a certain quantity of tickets that we can give to our holders. And some of the others utilities could include tracks and music video premieres, some VIP accesses, some VIP tables, and other perks that the fans of electronic music are really loving.
Got it. I'm just going to remind the audience to please send us your questions. This is an interesting project. So when those questions come in, I'll definitely ask Stéphane and Ivor. So now I wanted to bring in our special guest that we have, Laureline. She's also here. I wanted Laureline to come in to answer a few of the questions that I had. So let's welcome Laureline. Hey, Laureline.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, Laureline, I know we already introduced you, but you are the COO of Clubbing TV. So I just want to remind everybody that that's your role here. Laureline,
right.
so I wanted to ask you, how big is the Clubcoin ecosystem and what regions are the most popular?
So we have a lot of partner already, and there's some I cannot tell you yet, but I can give you some names already. The Amnesia Ibiza, Boots House, Caprice Festival in Switzerland. We have DJ Mag, which is one of the biggest online and newspaper in the music industry, in the electronic music industry, sorry. We also have Pacha Barcelona, Opium, Motel Particulier, the brand Dolby, Ledger, Atlanticus Music, and Degenerates. So that's a big range of partner. And as for the list, we have some big, huge, actually, festival and club partners, such as Supersonic in India. We have festival in the UK, Rampage Open Air in Belgium, Barcelona Beach Festival in Spain, Green Valley in Brazil, World Club Dome in Germany, Amnesia Ibiza, and I'm sure I'm forgetting some. So yeah, it's our partners. They're already on board. So yeah.
cool. It's really exciting. Now, you've mentioned a lot of regions. I want to know, are there any particular regions that are the most popular? And if so, why?
For us, it's mostly, I would say, maybe Spain, because there's visa, and for us, it's like the mecca of electronic music. So this is where you see all the artists. This is where you see all the clubbers during the summer. So I would say Spain is it's one of our biggest country. Stéphane, I don't know if you would say something else, but for me, it's Spain.
Yeah, well, Spain is one of the major countries because, like you said, it's not the mecca of electronic music, but the market is quite global for the electronic music. So there's not one specific reason that we can really focus and forget the others. The brands that Laureline mentioned, I'm sure you noticed, like she gave like countries every time, because one of our intention is also to have at least like one major club and one major festival per country in the world, because the electronic music industry is something globalized, that the brands are quite the same and from one region to another, and the famous DJs or famous events or famous producers, they're also quite similar from one country to another. So it is really a global market that we are looking at, and this global market has a few cities that we can highlight, like Ibiza is one, Miami, Vegas, the UK, Belgium, but it's definitely a global, I would say, a global big niche.
Right. So just out of curiosity, it is very global, but are there any restrictions that need to be considered when looking at different regions and having the club token utilized there?
Not really, except for the countries where there are specific restrictions about the usage of cryptocurrencies. Otherwise, there will not be any specific restrictions. Sometimes you have regions where the culture is less present because of historical religions or whatever, making it a little bit more difficult to develop. But otherwise, there's no specific restrictions.
Okay, sorry, I thought I lost you, Stéphane. Right, got it. Can we also talk about for the clubs and festivals that Clubcoin partners with? I know you might have mentioned a few of those, Laureline, but can we be a little bit more specific with those?
Do you mean with what Clubcoin is doing with those brands?
Yeah, just like different festivals and clubs around the world. Is Clubcoin partnering with any of those specifically?
Yeah, I think Stéphane, you're better for Clubcoin, and I can reply for the list. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So from the brands and the clubs and the cities that Laureline gave regarding Clubcoin, what we're doing with them is two things. The token can be used as a payment method. So, for example, you'll be able to go to the bar, order drinks, and pay with your club coins. And there's a cashback mechanism as well, the so-called party to earn. So the more you party, the more you earn. That's how we see it. So each club and each festival has the possibility to implement those two components to Clubcoin. Of course, they are obviously accepting it as the payment method, but for the cashback reward mechanism, it can be different from one brand to another. So, for example, a club could decide to give you a certain percentage of what you spend as a cashback, like the miles of an airline, or another brand could decide to give you like a fixed amount of tokens because you purchased something online, a merchandising item, or a ticket to a festival, and then suddenly more tokens are going to appear in your app. So each brand that we partner with has the possibility to choose a little bit how they want to put the cashback reward mechanism in place, but all of them will be accepting the token as a payment method. That's why they will be part of the ecosystem, basically.
Yeah, and for the list, the partnership we're doing with the festival is pretty simple. They all have such a number of lifetime entrants. So, for example, if you get one of the NFT of I don't know Amnesia Ibiza or World Club Dome, you will get a lifetime entrance to this special festival. We also want to create something very in the long term with those partners. That means that we will also organize during the year metaverse parties in Decentraland, which is one of our main partner. We will also have tickets, free tickets for all the holders, because not everybody is going to be lucky with a lifetime pass. So we will have always tickets available for those partners, but also for others that are maybe a little bit smaller or just starting. But we will always have something for the holders.
Yeah, so just out of curiosity, one of the things that, I think a major benefit of this platform could be people get, if they hold NFT, do they get special access and entry? They just bypass the line to get in, because that's one of the worst parts when you go out to a festival and have to wait in line, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah. Those people will have a right. Some is it's gonna be the press entrance, some is gonna be the VIP entrance, some it's the backstage entrance. So they all have different. But yes, it's the
Yeah, that's cool. And then with the party to earn model, so when people earn the club token back for being a part of the community, where does that go, Stéphane? Does it just sit in their wallet? I mean, can they actually take that and sell it, or how does that work?
Yeah, exactly. It goes to their Clubcoin wallet. So inside the app, then they have two possibilities. They decide to spend it again within the Clubcoin ecosystem, or they decide to convert to fiat money, to US or dollars or euros or pounds, by selling the tokens on the listing. Eventually, because we're already doing it with the NFTs, at some point we will include the staking. And then if you stake, you will get more cash back.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to ask if there were any DeFi concepts. So, Stéphane, is there anything else worth mentioning that might be interesting in terms of DeFi?
Right now, yes, the NFT staking would be the first milestone. Basically, if you own one NFT of the list, or 3 or 5 or more, then you will get more percentage of cashback with the Clubcoin ecosystem. And then in the future, a second milestone would be to do the staking of the tokens in the Clubcoins themselves.
Got it. Also, I was wondering, does the platform require KYC?
Yeah, so I would like to split it for the list and for the Clubcoin. Regarding the list, so basically we would need to get the first name, the last name, and the email address. And it's important to have all of these informations, because we need to put people, holders, on the guest list. So basically we need to inform them about festivals, events, and things like that. So that is the reason we need to have their names and email addresses. And if you are owner of the rare, the list NFTs, so that means you received a lifetime access to some of the festivals in the clubs. So that means that you are going to get a physical bracelet also. So basically, owning a physical bracelet means that you have a lifetime entry pass for some of the clubs and festivals on the list. So we would need to get also the physical address for the winners of the rare, the list NFT. Regarding the Clubcoin, you just need to install the Clubcoin application, and over there you can log in with your MetaMask wallet, or you can create one, and it's easy as it goes. So.
Yeah, so I also wanted to ask, Ivor, you bring up a good point. So I think that this platform is really going to appeal to the mainstream. How are you guys ensuring that everybody will be able to use this very easily? Sometimes people hear crypto and blockchain and they get a little bit nervous. So how are you guys bringing that to the masses?
So it's really important to get the onboarding experience as easy as possible. So regarding some stuff that is really unrelated for the audience, we need to make it easy for them. So basically, when it comes the time to do the minting, you are going to be able to purchase your NFT with your credit card. So basically, you don't need to know about MetaMask wallets or buying Ethereum or any of that stuff. So basically, it's really easy. You just go to the website, you purchase your NFT with your credit card, and that's it. So I think it's really important for all of the other brands too, just to make it easier for the people that are not so to the some of the stuff we have in Web3.
Got it. Cool. We're running low on time, so I just want to remind the audience, if you guys do have any last minute questions, please send those our way. We're here to answer them. And in the meantime, I just want to know what's next for Clubcoin. So from you guys, what can we expect moving forward?
Well, basically, we just released the app, like I said before, so it's available on iOS and Android with wallet custody, and then inside the app, you can manage your coins, make payments with the tokens. There's a chat function as well to send tokens to a friend if they need more. So that's already available. The next step is the WooCommerce plugin. So to make any WooCommerce and Shopify, by the way, website Clubcoin compatible, so they will be able to accept Clubcoin payments on those two platforms, and then will come the liquidity pool, the DEX, and the listing, so the SEX platform. Simultaneously, we will keep on developing the Clubcoin ecosystem. So our goal is to have like at least one major club and one festival for each country of the world, part of the ecosystem, plus some global brands of electronic music, worldwide renowned DJs and producers, merchandising shops, medias, and so on. And then more technically, we plan also to do bridges to Solana, and another bridge to make the currency available in a new marketplace coming up for Decentraland. So that's a little bit our short-term roadmap. On the long-term roadmap, there is also a party metaverse coming, where the holders of the list NFTs, degenerates NFTs, and the Clubcoin cryptocurrency will be able to have whitelist and a preferential access. That's more towards 2023 and end of 2023. But so far, yeah, that's the next developments.
Awesome. Well, this sounds great. I'm really excited for this project. So I just want to thank you guys again for joining us, Stéphane, Ivor, and mine. And thanks again to the audience who joined us and for sending us your questions. We really appreciate that. Just want to remind everybody to subscribe to our YouTube channel to join us for more of these AMAs that we do. And yeah, I just want to thank everybody again. We're actually out of time. So I guess with that in mind, do you guys have anything you want to add before we sign off?
If anyone is coming to Amsterdam event, we'll have a rooftop there. So just pop by, and it's going to be nice. We're going to have DJs all day.
Awesome. Sounds
yeah,
fun.
so
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, feel free to join. Feel free to sign up also on the list.clubbingtv.com if you want to follow the launch of the NFT collection. And for Clubcoin, the website is clubcoin.net, and you can still participate in the last round of the private sales before we fully launch the project publicly. So, and thank you very much for inviting us, Rachel and Cointelegraph, to participate to this AMA session.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.